Shalom, this is Yehudit Goldfarb in Sfat. I want to share with you movements I'm doing for the 20th day of Tevet, which is the 17th day of my 100-day count from end of Hanukkah, day after Hanukkah, until Purim, and my 42-day count from the last day of Hanukkah until Tu B'Shvat. So, starting with a Sarah meditation square, the 100 days. Each row is 10 squares. The top row is Keter, the second row I call Chokhmah, and every row adds up to 505, which is the gamatria for Sarah. And the focus here being Sarah as a archetype for unconditional love and divine union, but also joyful, divine joyfulness. That's one I like, that this is a time to cultivate that deep unconditional love deep inside our hearts, and divine joyfulness also there. Take us through the whole winter season and difficult times. So today in that chart, the number is 84, which is represented by the Pei and the Dalet in the Hebrew letters. So we have a Pei and the Dalet. Pei and Dalet. This is a swing Dalet. So there's a sense of going inward, self-examination, and then receiving, like the poor person doll, receiving from the Gimel, running after them, and also the opening of the doors. And it turns out that when I do my soundings, which I'm going to do now, from Keter to Malkhut, the first sounding we get is Pada, which Pada is a verb in Hebrew meaning to release or redeem the hostages, to free and release. Redemption comes in under the P with a harik. So this is a special day for releasing ourselves from old frozen parts of ourselves, is also the hostages we hold within ourselves. And in relationships, when we don't update our relationships, they become like hostages, like set patterns, instead of freshly new. So let's do Pei Dalet through from Keter to Malkhut. So starting on the left, Pa for the Kamatz, Da, Pada, to redeem, to release, to free. And also with a Chokhmah is a Pada. In sound, Pa, Da. So I'm doing the two different sounds twice, like I did early on in this series. Then the Tsere is the A sound, for Bina, for understanding. Pei, Day, and Hesed, the Segol. Peh, Deh, Gavura, Shvana. Peh, Deh, Cholam, Tiferet. Po, Do, Harik for Netzach, P, D, Hod is a caboose. Yesod, Shuru, Doom, and Malkhut being breathed. And now making this in terms of the nikudot that match the room and the house in the magic meditation square, Sarah's meditation square. It's the house of Chokhmah, which is the patach, sound with the patach shape. Keeping wholeness, oneness, underlying all reality. Unity. And the room is the seventh room, which is Netzach, the Harik. Sense of purposefulness. Why am I here? What's my unique contribution? So purpose and focus. So let's combine the two now. We're going to do it 5 times for each level of soul. From Yechidah, uniqueness, soul. Chayah, aliveness, integration. Neshamah, the intellectual, mental. Ruach, the emotional. And Nefesh, the physical levels of soul, dimensions of soul. So, is for Yechidah. Chayah. Shama. Ruach. Nefesh. And then the energy pass through, being breathed by Hashem. And then moving to the 42-day sequence for Ana Bakoa, stages of spiritual awakening that are laid out for us in the Torah for the 42 encampments in the desert. So we're doing the 42 words of Ana Bakoa and stringing together all the initial letters as we move through the sequence. But we're now on the 18th word, which is Shomreim, to protect them, those who seek after your oneness, to do it in the context of the whole line. So it's a Shin. Let me show it from the side. Shin, Mem, Resh, and final Mem. Shomreim. Starting from the other side. Shin, Mem, Resh, Mem Sofi. Silut and Bria, the world of Yetzirah. Shin, Mem, Resh, Mem Sofi. And one more for the world of Asiya. Shin, Mem, Mem. Resh. Mem Sofit. This also has a correspondence with the nikudot and the Sefirot on the Tree of Life. We're in the third verse, which is Tiferet, and that's all the greens I'm wearing according to the rainbow system, and Yesod Sheba Tiferet. That's why I'm wearing this very colorful blouse, because part of Yesod is the communication, intimacy, but it's also the ingathering of everything before that, so you can manifest it in Malkhut. So I decided to wear lots of colors. It specifically would be red, the rainbow system, or orange, and the Tikkun Zohar system, and the yellow would be Netzach for going with the blue of Chokmah for the Netzach Sheba. The Netzach is part of the house of Chokmah, the room in the house of Chokmah, and also the blue scarf, which I've been trying to wear a blue scarf the whole week to indicate the whole house for 10 days, more than a week, 10-day period. We're now in the 7th day of that. But here, it's the 6th word of the 3rd line, so it's Yesod Sheba Tiferet. It's a feet shoulder width apart, a shuruch, head bent, and a dot in the middle. Ooh, that's for Yesod, connecting from the heart. And the whole lam for Tiferet. Oh, alignment, balance, and harmony. Ooh. Oh. The 3rd time. Ooh. Oh. For 3 levels of soul, the Nefesh, Neshamah, Ruach, and Nefesh. Bringing the energy down into my body. And then the review of the 18 letters so far in Adar II. And for the 6th word and the 1st and 2nd verses, the Zadi and the Nun, those both have a final form. So in this pattern where you do patterns of 6, it's customary to put the final form in there. The form of the time of Mashiach, when the leg straightens out instead of being up like this, the Zadi and the Nun. It has, the Nun too has a longer form for its final form. So let's do the pattern. Now we have 3 verses of 6 words each, 6 letters each. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Yud, Tav, and Zadi Sofi. Verse 1. Verse 2. Kuf, Resh, Ayin, Sin, Tet, and Nun Sofi. In verse 3 now. Nun, Gimel, excuse me. Now Gibor, Dorshe, Daled, Yud, then Shin. That's 18 so far of 42 that we're going to be doing. And now I want to bring this together by going through the Tree of Life, just bringing the energy down through me. From Keter down to Malkhut. Like the shapes and sounds of the nikudot. A. O. E. Ooh. Ooh. Extra breaths here, letting Hashem breathe me as I focus today on fulfilling my purpose in this lifetime within the context of the oneness underlying all reality, including all humanity. And so like my place in a larger system. And at the same time, the Anabakoa combination of being able to connect and communicate and relate from that place of Tiferet, of harmony and beauty and alignment with something bigger than myself, and also feeling the containment, the holding of Hashem. So may we be so blessed as we move into this 1st of January on the calendar, for those who are past midnight now, and the 20th day of Tevet, the 17th day of the 100-day count, and the 18th day of the 42-day count. Many blessings to you and all of us.